Welcome. Tonight we're diving into the haunted legacy of the RMS Titanic, not just the tragedy, but the ghostly encounters and chilling phenomena that linger more than a century later. The sorrow and fear of over 1,500 lost souls left a spiritual imprint that refuses to fade. Turn down the lights and join us as we explore the haunted history of the world's most famous shipwreck. Our journey begins with Captain Edward J. Smith, whose spirit is said to linger long after the Titanic's sinking. At the Molly Brown House Museum in Denver, a silver hand mirror, once owned by a first-class passenger, has become infamous. Visitors report seeing a sorrowful white-bearded man in its reflection, believed to be Captain Smith. His gaze is intense, locking eyes before vanishing, a chilling, intelligent presence. The museum's Titanic artifacts seem to attract more than just curious visitors. Staff describe poltergeist activity. Objects moving, display cases rattling, and heavy footsteps echoing through empty rooms. Sometimes, a sudden, briny scent of cold seawater fills the air, vanishing as quickly as it appears. Is Captain Smith drawn to the home of a survivor who understood his final moments, or is he tethered to these artifacts by guilt and duty? The evidence, apparitions, poltergeist activity, phantom smells, suggests a powerful, restless spirit. This isn't just a ghost story. It's a haunting by one of history's most famous sea captains. He's not at rest, still on duty, forever sailing his ghost ship through the darkness. The energy in these rooms is undeniable, a constant reminder of the disaster. Why here? Perhaps the captain seeks solace, or perhaps he's forever bound to the memory of that fateful night. The haunting is real, and the captain's watch continues. The Titanic's legacy lives on, not just in history, but in the restless spirits it left behind. Next, we travel to the Titanic's birthplace, the Thompson Dock in Belfast. Here, the energy of creation and loss lingers in the air. On the anniversary of Titanic's launch, witnesses hear the deafening sound of rivets hammered into steel, phantom shipbuilders forever at work. This is a classic residual haunting, the dock replaying the past like a ghostly recording. But sometimes something more. A single, thunderous blast of the Titanic's steam horn echoes across the Belfast loch, shaking witnesses to their core. There's no ship, no horn, just a powerful, inexplicable sound. Some believe it's the spirit of a shipbuilder, or even the ship itself, announcing its presence. The energy required for such a manifestation is immense. Investigators have captured faint EVPs, whispers like "work, hurry, and she's ready." Voices of men forever tied to their creation. The dock is more than a relic, it's a living memory, echoing pride and tragedy. These phenomena are not just echoes, they're messages from the past demanding to be heard. The Titanic story is built into the very stones of this place. Here the line between history and haunting is razor thin. Our final stop, the wreck site, 2.5 miles beneath the North Atlantic. Above these icy waters, the tragedy still echoes. On the anniversary of the sinking, sailors report hearing desperate cries, human voices rising from the darkness, then fading into silence. It's a mass residual haunting, the terror of that night forever imprinted on the sea. Some witness phantom lights, distress flares flickering on the waves, then vanishing. Others pick up a ghostly Morse code, SOS, the Titanic's old CQD call, still echoing from the deep. When ships respond, there's only silence. The most chilling sightings of the Titanic itself, a spectral ship glowing on the horizon, replaying its final moments before vanishing into the night. These aren't just tales. They're accounts from seasoned sailors and naval officers. The energy here is overwhelming, a psychic wound that refuses to heal. The ship's wireless operator, Jack Phillips, may still be calling for help, his message lost in time. The Titanic's ghost sails on, a monument to loss and the persistence of memory. The ocean keeps its secrets, but sometimes it lets us glimpse the past. Here, the boundary between worlds is at its thinnest. The Titanic's spirit endures, haunting the cold Atlantic forever. We've travelled from haunted museums to the Titanic's grave, uncovering evidence that the ship's spirits are not at rest. The tragedy created an energy that still resonates, a powerful echo that refuses to fade. These stories are more than legend, they're connections to the souls lost that night. Have you experienced a Titanic haunting? Share your story in the comments. The Titanic's legacy is not just history, it's a testament to the human spirit's endurance, even after death. The ship may have sunk, but its mysteries and its ghosts live on.